Hey guys, here for another Pokemon Moon blind playthrough video. I don't have much to say on non-spoilery part. This is basically me talking about the first trial and the first Kahuna battle, not Hakuna battle. This is about Hawaii, not Lion King, that Kahuna battle. So, I will let you leave. So I beat the first trial. It was pretty easy. It wasn't anything that blew me away. I don't know if they're going to get more complicated or vary in style later, but basically I fought some dark Rattatas. You had to fight three of them in the environment, not just random battles, but actually things that moved around the area. I had to fight a couple Team Skull members and then a giant, what they're calling a totem Pokemon, a giant Raticate. This Raticate seemed more powerful than usual, but this was also the first time I think in this game that a Pokemon could summon another one, which is funny to me because it actually harkens back to the old Pokemon cards I used to play with and some of the very early Pokemon in that game. But it also made it kind of seem like more of a traditional RPG in that there could be more than one opponent fighting yours. And granted, in previous Pokemon games, you could have something like a multi-Pokemon battle in against trainers or fight against a bunch of wild Pokemon at the same time at a much lower level. This feels a little bit different. Since then, I've fought Pokemon that have summoned other Pokemon, and it does kind of seem like a way to get more experience at the same time. And I like it as a mechanic so far. After that trial area, I went through like a bird area, and I did finally fight the closest thing to a Pokemon gym so far in the Kahuna, who I had no idea what he was going to be. I had a suspicion it may have been fighting type just based on his character, and then the professor confirmed that it was fighting type. And I was like, okay, I haven't been preparing anything for fighting, but I guess I've got the bird, a couple bug Pokemon, which would be resistant to that, including the one that has the fairy attacks. I feel like there was another one. Oh, I had a Drowzee, so I was definitely able to handle him pretty easily. His first two Pokemon weren't really too much of an issue, but then he got his Crabrawler, this crab Pokemon that I hadn't seen before, and apparently, now that I've seen it, I could find it on the Pokedex, and it's there. It's just in a very, very small, peculiar couple locations that I haven't either didn't see it in or wasn't able to fish in or something like that. I'm not really sure what it shows on the map when it comes to certain things, but that Crabrawler was the first instance I think I saw of a Z attack in the game. I want to say, though I think someone gave me a normal Z attack crystal Z crystal earlier, and hadn't really used it. But that Crabrawler, um, I think practically blew my bird into the side of a mountain with an attack that strong. Like it looked like something out of DBZ. It was like, well, he's gone. I guess I'm gonna have to use somebody else. So I did, and I beat that Crabrawler. And I'm about to head to the next island. One thing I do like about this game is that, well, it shows you what the main path is. So far, it seems to also give you some room to just sort of explore. And right now, I'm kind of exploring. I'm checking out this cave that's out there. I'm probably gonna find some more Pokemon I haven't caught before, but I'm not sure which those will be quite yet. As for Pokemon, I'm using my bug Pokemon did just evolve into something I think I may have seen a picture of at one point in time, but at some point the bug Pokemon got an electric attack, and I was like, okay, it's probably going to turn into something, and now it appears to be, it's called, turned into a Charjabug, and the more I look at him, the more I realize that he might just be an iPhone charger as a caterpillar, which I am going to call ingenious and not stupid, but I'm sure someone out there on the internet has called this one stupid. I don't really know what this thing is going to turn into because I know it evolves one more time, but it did pick up the move Acrobatics, which is a pretty strong freaking move. Since it doesn't fly, I'm curious if it eventually will. So other Pokemon I'm using a lot of. I'm training a Cutifly because I do like fairy Pokemon, and the bug fairy thing just seems kind of like an interesting type to me. I'm not sure how powerful it's gonna be. It's one of those that I'm very curious, but I feel like it might be a situational Pokemon. Those are the main ones I'm training right now. I still got the Grimer, I still got the Torracat. I got like a core of things going on. At this point I don't particularly have what I would want in a water Pokemon yet. There hasn't been, or grass Pokemon really, there hasn't really been that much to offer. I've already seen a Growlithe, so that would have been a nice fire Pokemon to pick up if I didn't have my Fire Cat already, the Torracat. Torracat? Torchcat? Torracat. But still looking for a water Pokemon.